Hola, buenos días. Continuamos en capítulo 3. Hoy vamos a aprender los adjetivos para describir sustantivos y los pronombres. Estamos en página 66, page 66. Adjectives are words that talk about nouns or pronouns, and they may describe or tell how many there are. We have been using adjectives since chapter 1, and today we're going to learn some more about them. Adjectives with ser. Ser is used with adjectives that describe basic inherent qualities or characteristics of nouns or pronouns that they modify. Ser establishes the norm, what is considered the basic reality. So snow is cold, water is wet, the dictionary is big. So we're going to go on to forms of adjectives in página 67, page 67. Spanish nouns agree in gender and number with the noun or pronoun they modify. Each adjective has more than one form. Adjectives that end in O have 4 forms showing gender and number. Alto, alta, altos, altas. Adjectives that end in E or a consonant have 2 forms, a singular and a plural form. You can add an S or an ES. Amable, amables. Fiel, fieles. Adjectives that end in DOR, like ones that end in an O, have 4 forms. Trabajador, trabajadora, trabajadores, trabajadoras. Nationality adjectives, most of these have 4 forms. Mexicano, mexicana, mexicanos, mexicanas. Nationality adjectives that end in an E generally only have 2 forms because it's like the words that end in an E. So we have estadounidense, estadounidenses. The names of languages are masculine in gender, and these are the same as the masculine singular form of the corresponding adjective of the nationality. So we have el inglés, el francés, el italiano, el alemán. Continuamos a página 68, page 68, para la posición de los adjetivos. Adjectives do not always precede the noun in Spanish as they do in English. Adjectives of quantity do precede the noun, as do the interrogatives. Hay muchas sillas y 2 escritorios. ¿Cuánto dinero necesitas? Busco otro carro. Adjectives of quality, which describe the qualities of a noun and distinguish it from others, generally follow the noun. Adjectives of nationality are included in this as well. Un perro listo. Una mujer delgada. Un profesor español. Bueno y malo may precede or follow the noun they modify. If they precede a masculine singular noun, you shorten it to buen or mal, respectively. Un buen perro, un perro bueno. Un mal día, un día malo, but you would have una buena perra or una perra buena, and you would have una mala noche or una noche mala. The adjective grande may also precede or follow the noun. When it precedes the singular noun, it shortens to gran, and it means great or impressive. If it follows the noun, it means large or big. So if you're going to say New York is a large city, Nueva York es una ciudad grande. But if you want to say it's a great or impressive city, Nueva York es una gran ciudad. Following are some forms of demonstrative pronouns, this and these. So we have este, esta, estos, and estas. This, these, and these. Masculine and singular forms, masculine and feminine forms, plural and singular forms. You have seen the neuter demonstrative esto, which refers to something that is unidentified. There's a lot of practice on page 69 if you feel like you need some practice to solidify this concept. La nota comunicativa en página 70 tiene información sobre otras nacionalidades that you can look over on your own. Continuamos en este capítulo a página 72, page 72. Vamos a aprender el verbo ser, que significa to be. So ser means to be. We have yo soy, tú eres, usted, él, ella es, nosotros somos, usted, ellos, ellas son. You don't have to worry about the vosotros form. So ser and estar are not interchangeable. The meaning that the speaker wishes to convey determines which one they use. In this chapter, we will go over the uses of ser that we already know and learn some new ones. If you're expressing location or to ask how somebody is feeling, please continue to use estar. We'll learn more about estar and the difference between the two in chapter 6. Página 73 tiene información sobre ser. So we have identification, to identify people, their profession, and their things. We have description, to describe people and things. We have origen, where you're from, and this is used with de, the preposition de. Somos de los Estados Unidos. Son de la Argentina. ¿De dónde es? We have generalizations. So es plus an adjective followed by an infinitive, it can be used to express this. Es necesario estudiar. No es posible mirar la televisión todos los días. So this is a generalization. You have es, an adjective, and then an infinitive verb. These are two basic functions of ser that we have not gone over yet. Ser is used to express possession in Spanish with the preposition de. There are no apostrophe s's in Spanish like there are in English. So if we want to say this is Carla's dog, we would say este es el perro de Carla. If you want to say those are George's cats, or they're George's cats, son las gatas de Jorge. So you have to use the de and then the noun to describe the possession. You also use ser for destination with para to tell whom or what something is intended. To tell for whom or what something is intended. So we have Romeo y Julieta es para la clase de inglés. ¿Para quién son los regalos? Son para mi nieto. Okay, so that describes the basic uses of ser and estar. En página 74, page 74, hay una nota comunicativa sobre la contracción del. If you're going to use de with the article el, you can combine them to say del. That's how you would pronounce it, so you just can eliminate the extra e. Ser is also used for time. Please remember that. Okay. ¿Qué hora es? Son las. Es la. Okay. Otra nota comunicativa en página 77 es para dar explicaciones. So, there are a few words that we can use to explain why something is so or to explain a decision. Porque is because. Para plus an infinitive in order to do something. Porque necesitamos dinero. Para mirar. Porque is why if it's separated, but it's because if it's together. So that is that. Sorry, I lost my page on my work. La tarea hoy para practicar ser es ejercicio E en página 77, exercise E en page 75. Somos una familia. Complete el párrafo con las formas correctas de ser. So do this for homework. It'll be due the last day of the chapter, like everything else. If you're struggling with this, the McGraw-Hill My Connect exercises should help you. If you still are struggling with it, reach out to me. All of the exercises that we don't necessarily go through in the chapter that I don't assign are really good practice. So you can do those. You can always send them to me if you need extra help making sure that you're doing it right. And that's all for today.